Good Wednesday, YouTube modeling community. This is Rusty Rotor with the past builds. A little update on the 3D printing, and just a little shop talk. So let's start off with the 3D printing. I'm just going to kind of show you in this direction. You guys saw yesterday the quick video I made, the seats, little Recaro style seats. First print was super successful. Second print as equal. Just, perfect. They do require a little cleanup. I mean, it's no more than what you do in any other kit. You take the parts off the tree, you got to clean them up. So there's nothing more on here than that. So when I do figure out how many sets I want to sell, it'll be a limited run. There will be no more after that. I may bring it up again down the road, but as of right now, one and done. I'll determine how many sets, and then you guys keep, send your emails if you're interested in them. It'll be first come, first serve. I'll communicate with you and let you know what the price will be. The shipping will be included. You can let me know from the original email if you want me to send it on the supports. I'll shave a little bit of money off of it, the price, or I'll break them off and you clean up the seat. If I break them off and I clean up the seat, I'm going to charge a few extra dollars. It's labor, guys. It's it's part of it. They're not going to be $30 or even anywhere near that. But I haven't got a determined price yet. But they're not going to be expensive. And like I said, it'll be first come, first serve. But the second set turned out really nice. I mean, this is how they came off the build plate. I broke the other sets off. Two of them are going to go in the Wife's Choice Nova. And I've had people comment, well, this scale, they won't fit in. Well, you know what? You got to modify. You want this seat to fit in your car. If it's too tall, you'll have to sand a little bit off the bottom. There's about 1/8 of an inch of play in there that you could sand those down and then put the brackets on them and get them to fit in your car. If you don't want to go through all that, I mean, that's fine too. It's your build. You do it how you want to do it. But these are 1/24 scale. That Nova is 1/25, and they fit just fine. And I got a full roll cage in it. So, I know other car bodies are different in the way the hoods slope and everything, or roof slope, and they may not fit in everything. I'll tell you that up front. But you could probably get them to fit if you modify them a little bit, if you want this specific look. I mean, I can only print so many of these and use them. There's too many styles for me to print, 100 of these. I'm not going to do that. I'm not trying to create a business out of 3D printing because I'm not a 3D printer. This is for me and my hobby, and I'm willing to share it, a little bit of the rewards with you guys, and keep the price somewhat effective. And I've lost a little bracket somewhere. Today is not my day, guys. Sorry, I'm looking around to see if I kind of spot it right away. There's 2 in that one, 2 in that one. I got the other 2 in that. Oh, well, nothing else I can print off another one. It's not a big deal. So you kind of get an update on that. The second one's a success too, which means tell me anytime I need to print it, it's going to print fine. I have several other files. I need to get them on the flash drive and print, and I'll do the same thing for those. It'll be a first come, first serve basis, limited run, and then everything else is going to be for me. But I do want to kind of share the love a little bit. I'm just trying to recoup what it cost me to ship it to you, and a little bit of cost of the labor involved in printing them. So if you guys are interested, drop it down in the comments. Down in the description, my email's down there. You can just send me an email and say, hey Rick, I'm interested in a set. I'll email you back with the price. And when in your email, let me know, how you want me to send them to you. Do you want them raw, not touched, still on the supports removed, or cleaned up? Because there's a couple dollars difference in each one of those. Try to make it as cheap as possible as I can for you, and for me to ship it. So meanwhile, I'll be setting up a PayPal. It will be PayPal friends and family only. So once I get that set up, I'll notify you guys, and then I'll notify you with the shipping and tracking and everything on it once it's sent out. I receive the payment first, then I'll send it out to you. So that's pretty much enough about that. Like I said, that's most primarily for me, but just give you guys a heads up if you do want in on that a little bit. By all means, let me know. I don't know who couldn't use a nice set of custom seats for a model truck. It don't matter. They fit in pretty much everything. I've tried them in several of my things, and they fit just fine. So I don't know. I am aware that there will be some that they won't fit in, and if you're really dead set on putting them in there, you're going to have to modify them a little bit to get them to fit. This car is a replica build. It's not 100%. It was called Project Slimer. It's a beautiful Dodge Charger. It took a lot of work to get the back bumper to fit in, the front grille. It's not for beginners by any means, because you'll just get mad and throw it, or throw it away. But with a little work, it will fit. Just got to be patient with it. And there was a lot of flash on the body, a lot of flash on all the parts, but a little prep time, it turned out good. You can see the interior is a beige color, tan, a saddle tan or something like that. It's done in craft paint, and then a satin varnish over it. I installed the roll cage. I did the 5-point harnesses as the photo etch hardware. Aftermarket shifter. And you know what? I still have that in backwards. I'll have to fix that too. I still have to put a few coats of paint on the headliner. The body has to be glued to the chassis. And a couple other little, show you the little flaws. These are the only flaws in it, but I can remove that just by wet sanding, because it's not been wet sanded yet. There's one on the other driver's side. It's going to require a little more work, but you can kind of see it tapped something when the clear was still wet. I did wax it today, so to get it nice and shiny. These are Prowler rear tires. We'll turn it around so you can get a lower. So the body's not glued yet, so it's just all over the place. But you can kind of see the stance and the width of those tires. I use Pegasus front tires, and these are 2015 Corvette, factory wheels. I sleeved the rear to get, that depth. It has Brembo brakes and rotors. I got ahead of myself and forgot to drill the rotors out, so they look like solid rotors. They should be drilled. So I may fix that as well. Cut the hood. This is a Dodge Dart scoop. Forget the name of the kit, but the way I'm going to be building it, I won't need this scoop. And this has, pick it up, there we go, an Iceman's Collection Hemi that I had to severely modify the K-member to get this to fit in there. It was supposed to be underneath the hood. I just didn't want to hack on it anymore. It still needs to come down about 1/8 of an inch to get it in there. Not that I couldn't do it, I just didn't want to do it. I was getting frustrated. I need to reattach the muffler here. It's come loose. But that is hand bent tubing running through the mufflers. They were the kit mufflers. The drive shaft has been modified, and it does turn. It's an aluminum drive shaft. I just used aluminum tubing in the kit's U-joints. All the detail painting, photo etch bolts. Pretty much all the detail underneath is done other than re-securing that muffler. It doesn't have any brake lines ran. I didn't go crazy there. I just did a little work in the interior, and I may come back and do wires and stuff and plumb it up underneath the hood a little bit here. If I decide to take it to a show, I still got to paint the radiator cap there's a little work left to do in it, and I just, I had something else that was more pressing. I had to get on with it. So, as I say, put it to the side and move on. But she's, I mean, all intents and purposes, complete. And, that is Tester's little jar, metallic. Not this color, of course, but give you a size. Mixed 1-to-1 with cheap lacquer thinner, the Don Yost method. Say what you want about the guy. I like him. I can respect his work and his dedication to promote the hobby. I don't care what he's like in person. It doesn't matter to me. I like his methods, and I like his builds, and I watch him, and I sub to his channels, and I give him the thumbs up and drop a comment from time to time. So, and then I use the Tester's high gloss clear coat over top of it. This stuff spray like butter, guys. I use the whole jar of paint. Cost me like $2 and some change. The clear was like $6 or $7. It's a bigger jar. I mixed it 1-to-1 also. And I achieved that shine. And that's just wax. That has not been wet sanded yet. And you can see you can't see any orange peel or anything else in that paint. I mean, it's minimal. So when I do this, I'm getting close. You guys are seeing the actual finish on the car. That's as smooth as butter. You could not ask for better. I mean, maybe if you wanted it shinier, but look you can see the reflection. That's one little coat of wax. Once I wet sand that out and polish that roof and that door out, I mean, I got a couple little specks here and there, so I'll probably hit that wet sand out a little bit just to clean it up, because, I mean, we are really magnified here. To the naked eye, you can't see it. So, the stripes are out of a different kit. I did paint all the marker lights. I didn't shave them off or anything like that. But, it's an awesome kit. I just don't recommend it to beginners, because you're going to fight this. And I'm getting ready to build another one of these for that Ring Brothers build I showed you, the yellow one. And the Hemi actually will stick through the hood on that one, so I don't have to modify. All I had to do is modify the hood to the shape of the Hemi. And I won't have to modify the K-member. I can run that all stock. And the tires and wheels are being made as we speak for that one. The decals are being made as we speak. So once I collect all the parts, and then we get one of these other ones done, the Wife's Choice or the commission build, we'll be starting that one. Along with the, I'll tell you what, let's do it this way. We get one of the two done, the commission build or Wife's Choice. We'll start on the yellow Charger, or I can do a quick build 58 Impala that I got from my wife for Father's Day. That would be a quick build, little detail underneath the hood, tires and wheels, just paint. And so I'll leave it up to you guys. You drop down in the comments what you'd rather see. The 58 Impala quick build, like I said, less than a month, or we can start the Rat Rod 30 or 29 Ford pickup that I'm rat rodding out, and I'll be doing my first weathering. That one would probably be about 1.5 to 2 months worth of work for the way I want to do it. I'm not, I've never done one that way, so I can't speak, exact. So I'll leave it up to you guys. Like I said, down in the comment, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all the subs. The channel's still growing. Hit that bell notification, drop down there and go to Hobby Nut Models and see if you can find something in there. I mean, if you can't find one little thing in there, then I won't believe it, because I do. I go to 100 different sites and look at stuff, and I always find something, if not more than one thing on anybody's site. And I've been to Mark's site 3-4 dozen times, and I always see stuff in there I'd like to have. And there's stuff that's affordable that I can do, even balling on a budget. I can afford to buy. It helps me. It's going to help you. because I'll get to bring better content, bigger and better content. And we got a lot in the works, coming. We've got a big diorama, the Ghostbusters diorama. Now that's not due to Hobby Nut Models, but there is another smaller diorama that will be incorporated in with Hobby Nut Models. I gotta wait for the stuff to come in so I can go over everything with you guys. It's a little bit out of my genre, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm up for the challenge. And then, all the other ones I've showed you guys in the past that we're going to be building on the channel. But I'm going to leave it up to you guys. So once these two are done, the commission build and wife's choice is done, you drop down in the comments and you let me know if you want to see the 58 Impala. Here, we can break it up 3 ways. The 58 Impala, the 31 pickup is 50 Chevy, 3100 pickup, or the Rat Rod. Those are the 3 choices. That'll be whatever I have the most comments on. That'll be the next kit we start, along with other projects. I'm not just limited to one. I do several, but we'll call this viewer's choice. That'll be the next one done, and then hopefully somewhere in between there we can get the 66 C10 done. I still got to do some work on the masks to get the flames on the side. Sorry, allergies are kicking. Last thing, that way we can get out here. I want to keep this about 20 minutes. You guys are the reason this channel is growing. I'm just spouting off crap, out of the top of my head, showing you my stuff. I'm no different than anybody else. And you guys have shown me a lot of love, and I appreciate that. And keep it coming. Tell your friends, tell your families. Leave a comment, sub, doesn't cost nothing. You don't want to comment down there? Send me an email. It's always down in the descriptions along with Hobby Nut Models. And as will be Ryan Jones's for Z-Force Model Works. It'll be down in the descriptions also. Once we get that info into the shop. You guys, it's all been positive. I've just noticed one little troll the other day leaving some, crappy comments. Pal, you're not hurting my feelings. But I don't want to hear it either. You go lock yourself in a little room somewhere and hash out your issues. Because at the end of the day, this is a hobby. I'm sharing my stuff with you. Doesn't mean you like it. Not everybody's going to like it. It's that simple. I already know that, so I don't need to hear it from you. This is supposed to be fun. That little crap, as irritating as it can be, it's all it is a form of bullying. It's trying to make me feel less than what I do or what I am. And pal, you didn't get to me. Nobody will. Move on. You don't like my stuff? That's cool. You gave me some good comments too. So I don't understand the good comments and then just a crappy comment at the end. That's not really, that's not criticism. It was totally messed up. So, and this is for everybody. You don't like my stuff? That's fine. I get it. I'm not gonna like everybody's stuff I find. At least that I do. If I watch a video and it's a new person or even somebody that's been on there for years, I'll like that video, even though I don't like the outcome of his work or her work. I'm not gonna say nothing to him. There's no need for that. I give him a thumbs up. I'll drop him a subscription because it didn't cost me nothing. I spent 5 or 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes watching their video, and I can get from what I found positive and use it myself. There's no room for negativity. That's what's wrong with this world now. Everybody's too damn negative, and too sensitive. It's ridiculous. You guys, I hope you enjoy my videos. That's my little rant, and just kind of keep touching base. Positivity is amazing. Communication is great. It's key. It's how things are worked out. You don't like something I do? Send me an email. Let's hash it out through the email. Don't leave it down there in that comments area. That's not what it's for. That's for a comment, a positive comment. If you don't have one, don't leave one. It's that simple. You know, I wouldn't do that to anybody else, and I don't want anybody to do it to me. You know, this world is too damn hard to live in now without, you know, bringing that kind of crap into a hobby. It is just that, it's a hobby. This is my stuff. This isn't theirs or yours or anybody else. This is mine. And I build it the way I want it. Customers' jobs, the commission builds, I build it the way they want it. And it's still, at the end of the day, doesn't mean you're going to like it, but they do. That's what they paid me to do. They, to the T. So, you know, Friday will be the updates on the Nova, Wife's Choice, and a couple other little things. Hope you guys have a safe rest of your week. I'm looking forward to the comments. You know, leave them down there or send me an email. Guys, hit those links, and we'll see you Friday. This is Rusty Rotor. I'm out.